Your guiding light, Rush Limbaugh, documented to be almost always right, 99.7% of the time. Recon from Hawaii, near the Kahala Mall. Indeed, Rush Revere and the Brave Pilgrims is in the kids section. Kahala is one of the upscale areas of Oahu. And it's just down the road from Waikiki. And the Barnes & Noble, I think it's Barnes & Noble at Kahala. In the kids section. Well, that's Obama's home state. You know, we're lucky it's not in the plumbing section or the home repair section or some such thing. And it could well end up there, depending. Anyway, folks, I want to pose another, not a possibility, I think it's slam dunk, what all this business. We remember when we first learned who was getting money to set up exchanges, say in California. The SEIU covered California. It was a bunch of left-wing activists, and the NAACP. And from that universe of people, the navigators are hired. Now, what do you think is really going on? Voter registration. In addition to you going to get your health care, there is obviously massive Democrat voter registration going on at these exchanges. Websites, brick and mortar, if there are any. What if the end result here, in addition to everything else, is 68 million new Democrat registered voters? Remember who we're talking about being serviced, the quote-unquote uninsured. I'm not pulling a number out of the top of my hat. There's a report here called Building a Healthy Democracy by the Demos organization. Lisa Danitz. Building a Healthy Democracy, registering 68 million people to vote through health benefit exchanges. Demos, a public policy organization working for America, where we all have an equal say in our democracy and an equal chance in our economy. In other words, a bunch of capitalists. What do you mean, Mr. Lumber? You can't say that capitalism and equal go to... Yes, chance, Mr. Nukestrati, where we all have an equal say in our democracy, equal chance in our economy. Damn right, that's what capitalism is. Equal chance. Equal opportunity. How bad do you want it? How hard are you willing to work? Versus how much of a sponge do you want to be feeding off everybody else? That's socialism, and that's what your guys are delivering us, Mr. Newcastle. Capitalism, damn right. Equality is all through it. Opportunity, chance, you name it. Equality is one of the hallmarks of capitalism. Can you imagine the reaction that people have been brainwashed in our school? Hear me say that. Can you imagine they're blowing their stacks out there? How in the world? This guy's he's so stupid. He thinks capitalism equals equality. Yes, it does. Most certainly does. Folks, they're doing a bunch of stuff with it. While you're here getting all jazzed up about how idiotic Sebelius is, there's all kinds of stuff these people. I'm telling you, they're many steps ahead because they're being driven by ideology. They're not being driven by policy. The ideology determines the policy. And the Republicans are just playing catch.